Day 10 was a long and hard, creaky day. So from Mount Arden South Camp, Matt and I set off together with the intention of putting in a big day and getting to the Dutchman hut, mainly because I just couldn't be bothered with my tent anymore and the thought of another hut just sounded nice. But we knew it was going to be a big day, so it started off through a bit of a creek, which wasn't too bad. Then it opened out and we ended up making it to Air Depot Camp by lunch. I think it was an early lunch. So we stopped there, had a bite to eat, and then I set off first because it was really rocky terrain and I knew like my feet still weren't happy, so I knew I'd be going slow and it wouldn't be long before Matt would catch up with me anyway, so I just set off first. And eventually got through that bit. It was a bit of a barren part, that section. Walking along a fence and just quite dry and rocky. But eventually Matt did catch up with me, and then we had some hills to cross, and then we were back down in a creek, and the water was still flowing through like a fair bit, and we were in this creek for so long and it was so mentally draining just trying to rock hop and look and work out which way was the best way to go to stay dry. And eventually I just gave up and I just started walking straight up the middle, like still kind of rock hopping but not even worrying about the water anymore, like whatever, my shoes and socks and feet will dry, like I just didn't care. I was so over it. That creek walk took up the bulk of the afternoon. My feet were so sore. I actually tweaked something in like right in the middle of my right foot. It still doesn't feel right now. After we finally got out of the creek, it was a nice just a track walk. But then we come around the bend and walk in on a couple of roos having sex. So it was a bit awkward, and it was funny because it looked like the female wanted to run away, but the male was like, no, I'm not done yet, like you're not going anywhere. so we just sort of stood there, like we just had a bit of story time, chatted, and he was not getting the job done, so I ended up getting impatient and I said to Matt, I don't care if he gets the shits with me, I'm just going to start like walking at them and shoo them off the trail, like they can do it off the trail. So I just started walking at him and I was just like, get, go on, like get off the trail, do that elsewhere. And they did. She hopped away first and then he like sprinted after her. So it was a bit funny. After that it was pretty smooth sailing along that track, and then eventually we saw Dutchman hut. Toilets there, everything inside. Don't really know what you'd want a microwave, but there was a microwave in there. But it was actually like a pretty cool hut. Look at this for a hut. Kettle and microwave. Electricity. Crazy. I got dinner ready and took advantage of the kettle. It was awesome. Luxuries. And then after dinner, Matt got the fire going, which was brilliant. So nice. That day 10, it was a pretty hard one. So hard on my feet. So yeah, so far days 5 and 10 super hard for me. But yeah, anyway, stay tuned for day 11. See ya.